discuss very, very quickly because of the numbers that I just saw on the board. The DA looks like it is the runaway train when it comes to the Cape Town Metro, even though, of course, your FF Plus and your Good have made some gains. What are the conversations like from people, at the election center on the back of that particular result?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was always expected that the DA would win the Western Cape and the DA would win the city of Cape Town in particular. But if you look at the bigger provincial picture, they're not doing as well as they did, for instance, in 2016. You've got about, at the last time I checked, 14 hung councils, and they had only, managed to secure 4 of those at the time when I last checked. Of course, the city of Cape Town kind of changes the picture a little bit, but once you've got about 60% of the vote, you pretty much have close enough to what the true reality and the picture is. And what we're seeing in the Western Cape is what we're seeing across the country, that people are tired of the ANC and the DA being the dominant parties, being the incumbent parties, and being the parties that have become arrogant, that are no longer listening to people. And so, of course, they'll continue to win a place like the city of Cape Town as a stronghold, but its influence across the Western Cape in the councils is diminishing. And we're seeing very interesting entrants like the Patriotic Alliance, which is really giving everybody a run for their money and is going to be an interesting one to watch in this particular election.
About KwaZulu-Natal as well, and the IFP, so perhaps another story to watch. Aubrey, let's bring you in again here. So the ANC not only worried about the DA or the EFF in KwaZulu-Natal, but the IFP gaining ground again, despite its leadership issue. Some people saying, well, Mangosuthu moving out, but not really. Does the new leader have that authority? Are you impressed with what the party was able to do?
Well, the former leader of the IFP, Prince Buthelezi, has positioned himself as the Emerson Grisey of the party. So he had a presence in this election, despite the fact that the IFP has a new leader. And that presence has helped the IFP. But I think generally the IFP has benefited from the decline of the ANC. Remember, I think it was in the 2009 election that the ANC benefited from a 16% swing away from the IFP to the ANC. We're beginning to see reversals of that swing, partly because of the Jacob Zuma factor. There are branches in KwaZulu-Natal, particularly in eThekwini, which were unhappy about the orientation of the provincial leadership of the ANC towards Jacob Zuma. In fact, in some branches, members vowed that they would not volunteer to campaign for the ANC in this election.
All right, I think that's where we have to leave it. But as you said, rolling coverage, and as the IEC promised earlier, was it 90% or so that we will have
90% by midnight?
That is the pledge, and that means you almost have a full picture already. The picture that we're seeing at 55%, the ANC 46%. Incredible for that party to be that low on the wrong side of 50%. That's one of the stories of this election, and there are lots more. And we'll continue that coverage. Yeah,
so do stay tuned if you want to know the almost final result. Do stay tuned to the SABC. We are live throughout the night and the morning, and we'll bring you all the numbers as they come in. From me, Vuyo Mvogo,
and me, Francis Hood. Thank you for being with us.